Hey, good morning everybody. I'm now running the motor again, and I've done some adjustments, and we're running at about 1.9 amps. Our speed is about almost 600, 590. The voltage on the scope is 420 volts peak to peak, 212 max, 208 minimum, and I've got it at 62 hertz. And we can turn this down. I turn it down to right around 200 and something. Then the voltage drops down to 280 peak to peak. And what I've done here, I've got let me turn this off. I've got all 4 generators coming in here, and I've got the couplings finally tightened so that the waveforms don't shift on me. And what I've done is I put all phase A, B, and C now are all 4 of them are synchronized. I've got all 4 A's now in series adding up, and that's why you're seeing the 408 volts. So I've got three phases of 408 volts at that current with no load, and so that's where we are with that. And we did some more tests of the rodent coils, and found out that one wire with a whole bunch of turns all the way around the whole thing on this wire, and then measuring that coil inside this one produces about 20 volts max. There's probably about 500 or 600 turns going around here, but it's rotated 90 degrees versus the bottom coil with the 2 800 turn coils in it produces up to about a maximum of about 11,000 volts with no charge coming out, which is really kind of fascinating. I think that the magnetic fields, when you drive the rodent A circuit with the 12 volt pulses, is actually compressing. The magnetic fields are compressing the energy into the center of the donut all the way around, and that's forcing no charge to go out to the caps over here. And so that's no charge but huge potential, and that potential discharged into a coil will create a magnetic field, and also discharging it into another cap yields a charge. So you can read it with the digital meter here. Will read the 9,000 through this high voltage probe, but the analog meter, this guy right here, reads 0 with the high voltage probe. And the reason why is there's no charge for the meter to use in the caps. Plus, the other thing we found out was that a single wire from the coil will charge the cap up to 4,000 to 5,000 volts, just one wire. And that's all part of Tesla's stuff. Anyway, that's where we are. And oh yeah, I finally got the flywheel now is adjusted. I've got to really do some fine tuning on it, and to get it to, it stays pretty much where it is, but it has one little spot I need to tweak it. And the way we're doing this is with 2 angle irons that are level, and whatever. And so those are level, and you pick the best spot, and you use the same spot for all adjustments. And so anyway, that's where we are with that. I'm using my old board, even though almost 90% of the circuitry is not used. I'm using the high voltage supply. Now with a little luck, all this stuff down here will will run this device, and it's anywhere from 0.8 amps to 1.8 to get you 60 cycles if you want to run it that fast. But so the flywheel will go in the back here. There's a shaft back here somewhere. Anyway, this whole thing is running pretty smooth, and I'll just turn it off way and give you one last look. And I'm thinking about tying something to the front end on those 3 bolts, and we'll see about that, because that's in the center of the shaft where maybe I can generate some electricity there too. Anyway, have a good day.